times for the west side.
Oh, hey, I got something for you.
Two times. One time for the
My
west
little
side.
light little swag I got right now. So, had to make sure had to set some aside for you.
West side. West side.
Right.
Like a sunny day, I shine bright. In hindsight, I'm the illest, I should take flight.
There we go.
I want the throne from the greats with your life light. Mine's filled with sacrifice, trying to get it right. I spent many days and nights just to rip mics. And
You
get
fuck with,
away
you
from
ever heard
the
of
slums
Sticker
and live in
Mule?
paradise. All it takes is one
I'll
song,
put you on
it
after
can
we
be
get
the
done
tribe.
interview.
I've been doing this
That's
for
where I got
years
that
like
shit
a
from.
day job.
It's definitely like for starving artists, they're great.
Because the Lord is my shepherd. Cause I
Yeah,
know
you
where
get-
I'm
you
from,
get-
the 9-3 and the 7.
Yeah, I'll put you on. I'll give you the
Ain't no
info.
need for the guessing. When the down is in your presence, goofies better start stepping. I got the automatic weapon, lyrically ain't no testing. You can see for yourself, I hope you're learning this lesson. So take notes
Did you
from
ever
a
get
player,
whatever?
cause you know what I'm
You said
repping.
something
West
messing up with
side.
another night, didn't you?
One time for the west
Okay.
side.
And I traded it that
Two times for the west side.
I like that hat. I like that UD hat.
Time for the west side.
Yeah.
West side.
You know they're 3-0 in the A10 right now.
Two times for the west side. West side.
UD
West side. It's no joke, but I'm so clean.
This I
You
ordered
should
off
probably
of
take a
Amazon.
picture and say that
This
shit.
I ordered.
Is it
I
with
got
the
off
gram? I do
of
it for the
Valley
cool and
Libra.
me.
What's it called?
That's just who I am, and hopefully you soon will see.
Rally
You can
House.
put the wall or
Rally
tree,
House.
you can have a
Yeah.
seat. No matter what you do, I bet you wanna move your feet. This that old school, bumping down the factories. 6 by 9, 10, 12, and them 15.
Nah, the one in the stadium is a little bit better. But I think that one on Brown Street, they just sell out so quick. Because all the students are right there. So even when they do get good stuff, you gotta that's one of the places you gotta stop in like kind of regularly to get like
I went on and Amazon had these
just
with
like my ride
these
west
like this.
side
They had a
and
lot of these.
ZYT.
What they did last year.
One time for the
And
west
I got a
side.
hat. I got the hat brown street, a baseball cap.
Two times
And
for
this
the
one I
It's like
got.
a reflective on the D.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's what I got
One
at.
time for the
Right,
west
that's
side. West side. West side.
Oh, I got
Times for the west side.
Yeah, I love my unique
West
west
side.
I'm trying to get a lot of
One time
Central
for the
State
south
too,
side.
but
Yeah. One time for
none
the
of my
west
albums cover I got
side.
Central State.
One
Okay.
time for the
Oh,
east
yeah,
But I
side.
don't got no Central State.
And one time for the west
Cause on West Side I
side.
got Central State.
ZYT
Right,
in the
right.
house.
Actually, the album cover is West Side.
Cap in the house.
Cause I wanted to do the video
Mike
shoot
Cooley in the house.
right there by that mural.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And so, let's do this.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get Gilbert.
Right.
Album cover real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, do this.
Yeah.
We shot that video like a whole month.
Okay.
So it was like I got on the same clothes, but that was like
You had to make sure you set the outfit aside.
yeah, because
had
I was
the right
I was,
shoes and everything.
right. Because I like you can tell one I had Nikes and the other one had Reeboks.
Oh, okay.
Because I was doing the album, like I would do that real quick in 2 hours. And
Yeah.
go do the album.
Okay. All right. So you want to bring us back in from West Side?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Armor tracks and we're good. Damn, hold on. The spring stuff. All right.
That was the joint West Side from
West Side.
King Captain Don. What's up, West Side? West Side of Dayton.
Yes. What's up with it?
So, you like that song, Cooley?
Man, you know I love that. My name gets shouted out at the end of that song, so I can't
Oh,
even.
yeah, of
I can't even
course.
pretend like I don't like
Mike
that song.
Cooley in the house.
You know what we talking about?
West Side.
Well,
yeah.
you know, that joint makes me feel good, you know, because I'm from West Side. Well, I'm from, you know, if you want to count Trotwood being West Side, you know. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, what up, Trotwood? But, yeah, how did you come about that song and, you know, tell me about making it?
Oh yeah, so we were really at the end of the album. We were getting close to the end, and my homeboy KD from, I think he kind of got family in Dayton, but he lives in I think Raleigh, North Carolina, or just North. I don't know. I'm gonna say North Carolina. I don't want to be disrespectful, but he sent me the track, and I originally like the album is so hardcore. I kind of was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. So one day I was in the crib, and that's how my writing process always starts. Like I'm just in the crib chilling, and then I just wrote West Side. I just kept hearing one time for the West Side,
Okay.
and that's all I was hearing because he wanted to sing on it, and I was like, no, I don't think you need no singer. So yeah, and then when I recorded it, Cooley gave it the stamp of approval because at first I didn't know because I didn't know if it matched with the album. And he was like, "This is what you needed," and I was like, "Okay."
It's a fun song. It kind of have like the way the intro come into the song. It reminded me of like a So Def Bass All Stars like remix type of joint, which I get nostalgic, and I think that nostalgic feeling coming from the beat sets you up perfectly for what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I got an SOS feel on that when they came in, but you
Yeah,
never
yeah.
go wrong with
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so again, that's off the album Dear World 2. We're gonna tell you here in a minute where you can get that album at. But we got a few more songs, a couple more songs we want to get into. So next up, we got a song called My Love, and that's also off of Dear World 2. And let's give the people a little kind of preview about what they're gonna hear on this song before we get into it, K-Cat.
You're gonna hear some like, I want to say some original dope. You might not have heard nothing like this before, but like I really kind of had fun with this one, man. So I got a nice story to tell you when it's all said and done. So
Right on. Let's check it out. This is My Love off Dear World 2 from K-Cap the Dom.
yes, sir.
WYSO. I did that because I forgot to do the call names.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
W-Y.
I gotta get used to,
I feel you.
Yeah.
call it. What do you say? What do you say on the Talk to Me? The call letters, y'all. I love that movie. Man.
Yeah, it's sweeter than 16, I sit clean. It's pure therapy, especially when I cannot breathe. All the stress from the streets, it's hard to get some sleep and free my mind from this world that's so obscene. See these bars, I hear the scars that's deep in me. I gotta let it out, when in doubt, I just leave. Gotta get away, I'll be back, I never flee. That's why music's one of the things I truly need. Maybe I'm just a fiend, Scotty is calling me. I hear a dope beat, my mind start plotting things. From rhyming schemes and lines that make you wanna scream. I hope the world could hear and hope they notice me. I'm from a small city, not from NYC. I'm not from ATL, I'm not from Cali. I'm from DYT, you know how I be. This what I love, my love, it's all I ever dream. I never felt like this before, my love. You the one I truly adore, my love. I never felt like this before, my love. You the one I truly adore, my love. I don't smoke no weed, no opioids or codeine, just these beats that's banging out these speakers. This what I love to do, don't ask me for no features. I might kill you on your own song. You'll be all in your feelings, but that's your fault. Some do it cause they love it, others like the front. Can tell the difference with they lyrics, this ain't what you want. I've been writing bars when you was in your daddy's nuts. I used to serenade your mama, she was so in love. But I was so hooked on this music. Spent everything I had just to do it. Now it's over, I just wanna hold her one more time just to show her and to get some closure. I wish the world would've knew about me. Should be a legend so the memories are bittersweet. I never felt like this before, my love. You the one I truly adore, my love. I never felt like this before, my love. You the one I truly adore, my love.
We'll bring us in off that one too. Gemini.
You said what?
You want to bring us back from that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Make sure I don't knock nothing over this time. All right, we good.
That was My Love from K Captain Don.
Yes.
And he is here. If you just tuning in right now, we got him in here interviewing him.
That's right. So My Love is so I guess before we get too deep into to that song, I want to tie this back to West Side. It's a lot of Dayton pride in your music. Can you speak to that and what the city of Dayton means to you? Because I someone who's known you for a while and has been hearing your music for a long time and working with you, it's like a theme that doesn't go away, and I love it personally. So,
well, being from Dayton, there's so much history, with us being the land of the funk, and I think a lot of times, a lot of people, a lot of the younger generation don't really realize what we mean to the culture of music, period. So I feel like it's my duty to kind of always remind them, like when I was coming up, man, Salem and Catalpa, like I would see Roger Troutman doing videos.
Right.
And like even me right now, like I live in Trotwood. I've coached for Trotwood basketball team. I've coached some of the Trotwood, the Trotman children.
Okay.
And I still see them around, you know what I mean? And I actually worked with some guys that was with like Slave and, you know what I mean? So these are historical groups.
Yeah.
And I have to remind them, even the guys that played in those legendary groups, like, hey man, you're a legend. And they be like, yeah, get out of here. I'm like, man, Michael Jackson played your songs.
Right.
Jay-Z played your songs.
Right.
So I think it's very important for me with any platform I have to kind of always remind people like where I'm from, and that's also my appreciation for what they did, for a younger me, and I just want to keep that alive.
That's love. I think you had a question for the both of us. You said you wanted to.
Oh yeah, the My Love joint. What was the process in recording that and y'all, the vibe and all that?
Yeah, so I produced the beat, and
Cool.
it was something that had been just sitting around. Like I had when Mr. Cap here came to me to start recording, he was like already pretty much had the album like mapped out beat wise, and he's like, but if you got a couple of joints, you know what I mean, and we can always add something on. And I had hadn't been recording for a while because I had been putting my studio together. And so I had a lot of beats that had just been kind of on the shelf. And I was playing some beats for him, and then the next thing you know, he's like, yep, send me that, yep, send me that, yep, send me that. So I didn't really know what he was going to do with them, but I was happy to have, some work back out. So I was just like, and I trust his creativity, so I was just like, I'm going to let him run with it. And then when he brought that one back, and I love all of them, but that one definitely has like a special feel to it. He could definitely get into more of the writing of it and the subject matter than I can, but that was my experience with the record.
What was your reaction to it?
Okay, so I remember it like yesterday. So like you said, I had a book bag on, and I came in. I kind of had like all the tracks I wanted to do mapped out, but I was willing to listen to what he had because I know Cooley is dope. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with him.
Appreciate you.
And I've been working with Cooley since like 11 years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know he gonna come with some stuff. You know what I mean? So I already knew I was open. I was open to hearing something. He played that, and it just reminded me of like that Detroit sound with Jay Dilla, Black Milk. What's his name? Is it RJ?
Yeah, Young RJ.
Young
yeah.
RJ. And I was like, when I heard it, the drums, I was like, oh man, it was challenging. So when I got home, I was watching. I love like old '70s movies. I was watching a movie called Hitman, and I had like 2 songs written, but I couldn't get my timing down. So you listen on the first verse, my timing was cool, but the second verse, I really wrote it. I was like, I don't smoke no weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was cool with it. But I couldn't get it on the first one because I wanted to figure out how to come in. Because initially when I tried to come in, it was too short. So, but it just had a good feeling. I wanted to talk about my music career, and I have a little fun with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah,
that's my love.
That seems to be the joint that everybody, that's the... Everybody got the good feedback on.
Yeah, I've definitely been getting some good feedback from that song, and that's always it feels good. You know what I mean? It feels really good to get that acknowledgement from your peers, especially people who also do music.
I appreciate it because like I said, I don't know. Like I love taking chances, and like especially Cooley, like man, we did a song years ago called handlebars.
Yeah.
And I remember like a lot of his tracks would be so funky and dope, but as an MC, it challenges you. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I like that. I love that. I love that because it really makes you step your game up. And me, I write fast, but like I had to write. I think for My Love, I wrote like 2 different songs.
Well, I'm glad you did what you did to it because I don't know what the first draft sounded like, but the second draft definitely you nailed it for sure. So enough about Dear World 2 for the time being. Let's talk about the new project. What's the name of the album coming out that you've been working on?
Oh, P.S. Stay Dangerous. That's the new album. It's kind of a playoff of Dear World 2. I wanted to call it P.S. Stay Encouraged, but I was like, I don't think people will really vibe with that. So I wanted to kind of get them with a little harder, title. Because the album is mostly like, after I tell you about Dear World, because I think Dear World was kind of like really hard in your face, very opinionated, strong, unapologetic. But I wanted to also tell people to like, take care of yourself, love yourself. You know what I mean? That's what Stay Dangerous is to me. When you hear somebody say Stay Dangerous, it's like, yo, protect yourself, either however you want to see it. But in my mind, when I hear Stay Dangerous, I'm like, protect yourself, but also love yourself. You know what I mean? That kind of is included with protect yourself. So, and I think P.S. Stay Dangerous is a hard, encouraging album. So I can't wait for people to hear it February 22nd.
And we happen to have the lead single here. It's called Mr. Mike Ripper.
Mr. Mike Ripper, Rip Mics is what I like to do.
That's Mr. Mike Ripper on WYSO
91.3.
All right, so it's on a flash drive. So let me just real quick before we do that. Let's see.
We're at 11 minutes now. So as long as we'll come back from this, talk about the song for a second, and then we'll do our outro where we introduce. You know what I mean?
So
we
that's
say
good.
where
Good
everybody.
timing?
Yeah, I think we're good. As long as we do, like I said, as long as the talking is under 18 minutes, then we should be fine.
When he told you about the
Well, because we did the J Webb episode. So we messed up. We interviewed 2 people at the same time because we interviewed Pickett because he's MC,
Right.
and then we interviewed his wife who's a DJ, and she do you know what I mean. So we kind of did like and they have a podcast together. So we're like, let's just do this tie this all together, and when it's 2 people talking, you know what I mean, and it's 2 interviewers too. We just got long-winded, and we'd had a couple beers too, so we was just really down here.
Fun.
Yeah, so it was a good time. But then when I got to editing, I was like, there's no way I can get this. Like I barely got it under 40 minutes.
Ooh.
And I sent it to dude whose show we're on, and he was like,
can't do that.
he was like, it's definitely a little long. You want to